is a thing surrounding another element, which is sandwich-like. So I'm going to put it...
You listed 3 things, and that's only 3 things were said. So in other words, you could say each thing was something completely different.
Yeah.
Okay.
You could phrase it like that if you wanted.
We'll just check it.
I'm going to lock in right here. I think it's about 1/4 to the not a sandwich side.
1/4 to the not a sandwich side. Let's see it.
Oh, okay. All right. That's still a 2.
Close.
That is still a 2. That is solid. Okay. Nice. Nice.
You were right line of thinking.
Yeah. Yeah.
You really had to, you know what? You were actually cooking with the thousands of sandwiches in the salad.
Yeah, your hint threw me off a bit. It's like, oh, the dish that is 20,000 sandwiches in the bowl. Okay. Well, that is going to be 2 points, meaning we are at 5 in this cooperative round. And with 6 cards remaining, wow, we're doing so much better than TikTok. It's because of the really good Twitch chat guesses. That's why.
It's true. And also like 30 people coming in that don't know the rules of the game and are just saying random things so they feel included.
How do you play? How do you play this game? Guys, how do you play? How about you watch
What's up, Thomas?
1 single round? Yo, Thomas in chat. Hi, buckaroos. Late but not forgotten. Glad you're here. Hope you had fun at your convention this weekend.
Yeah.
I heard the poop lines broke.
The doo-doo water.
Yes.
Come pouring down.
Well, the card we're going to go with is Bad Man, Good Man.
Batman, good man.
Yes, not Batman, Good Man.
Oh, I thought this was like Superman, Clark Kent, Bruce Wayne.
Nope, not at all. It's going to be Bad Man, Good Man.
The Jonkler?
He's a bad guy. Notably so. All right, the card is up on board. Corey, look away. And to mix up the board, the card is Bad Man, Good Man.
Saul. Lock it in, final answer.
Saul, is that what you said?
Yeah, Saul, good man.
You can't say that. That's cheating. All right, interesting. This is an interesting placement. Memorize that placement. That 4 is what we were aiming for. We were trying to come up with a clue to get Corey to place the dial right on that blue 4. I am going to close it up. Corey, you may look. My hint that I have, this is going to be interesting. I don't know how you're going to interpret this. You said Saul Goodman. I'm going in that lane. I'm going to say Jesse Pinkman.
Whoa, Jesse Pinkman.
Jesse Pinkman.
Oh, man. You know what's fucked up about that show?
What?
He wasn't actually pink.
Yeah, kind of a big plot hole.
Big plot hole. He was blue, though, at one point.
No, that's his girlfriend.
Oh, okay.
I was in the room when the poop room happened. It occurred and I was buying a hat that says Big Dumb.
No.
Dude.
He was at ground zero.
It's that ground poop.
He was at ground poop.
Messed up. Carjacker who needs money to buy his children food.
All right. Okay. Based off of those 2 alone. All right. Jesse Pinkman of Break Bad fame. Meth dealer. Bad guy. But by the end of the series, as to be a foil to Walter opposite of Black, he became saddened by selling drugs to children and thus started a redemption arc where he wanted to go clean, thus redeeming himself towards the end.
If you say sorry after giving children drugs, you're good.
Yep. Cops can't lock you up. Officer, I know that child was a minor and I gave him 15 pounds of fentanyl, but I am really sorry.
We're square.
So, he did redeem himself. And carjacker who needs money for children, he's stealing a car, but, he's got a good reason, You probably still shouldn't steal a car, though, TBH. And you also probably shouldn't steal meth to kids, TBH. But they were both sorry about it. So, some redeeming qualities! I get it!
Locking it in right there. Bad Man, Good Man. We had Jesse Pinkman and Carjacker who needs money to feed his children.
Man.
Let's see it. Ooh, Yo!
I'll take it!
Okay,
I'll
that's
take
a 2.
it.
That's a 2. We have been on the board every single time, or on the target, I should say, every single time. The dog that weeps after it kills is no better than the dog that doesn't. My guilt will not purify me. You see, but that's a bunch of malarkey because he said sorry for giving Fent to kids.
He said, sorry for giving Fent to kids. You're wrong.
You're wrong.
You're wrong.
The dog that says whoopsie daisy gets a pass.
The dog that says whoopsie daisy is truly pure at heart, for he knows whimsy and you do not.
Or he said, oops, sorry. Well, that is 2 points, meaning we are now at 7 in this cooperative round. Very good, very good. We've almost beaten our TikTok score already. We are now at 5 cards remaining. Very good. Let me get rid of this old card.
My old card.
Ben, are we live on YouTube Shorts? Yeah. Okay, cool.
Oh, speaking of which, someone says, a homeless man gave me fentanyl back in 19, and then I sold it back to him for 20 bucks. That's called a profit. But maybe don't do that.
I'm gonna put you slightly on the bad side for that.
Yeah, to be honest.
Did you say sorry afterwards?
Yeah, if you said sorry, we can talk about moving it towards the good side, but if not...
What's our next card?
Let's see. Get rid of bad man. Let's do normal thing to own, weird thing to own.
Normal thing to own, weird thing to own. It's a fun card. Haven't done this one in a little bit.
No, I'm excited.
And close my eyes. You may mix up the board.
Alright, let's see what we got. Opening the board. Ooh, gotta line it up. Opening the board. Alright, this blue 4 right there, you can see my finger. That blue 4 right there is where we want to get Mark to put the red dial. So, in a second, you're going to have to give me clues based off of our spectrum of normal thing to own, weird thing to own, to give to Mark in order to get him to place that red dial right where he thinks that would land on the spectrum. Now I'm going to close up the board, so memorize this location so that Mark can look once more. All right? Last chance. The board's going away. Goodbye. It's gone. Mark can look again. First thing, automatically coming in chat from Cam, 2-person smart car.
2-person smart car?
2-person smart car.
Like a smart car with only 2 seats.
I guess so.
Okay. All right. Interesting. Interesting. I'll write that down.
The OG smart car, to clarify.
I don't know the OG smart car.
And on the same veins, a slightly cream 10-year-old car.
Slightly creamed?
No, slightly cream. It's in the color. The color.
Okay. Okay, all right. Slightly cream 10-year-old car.
And if you don't know what a 2-person smart car is, then a better replacement, a 2-person coupe.
Okay. Okay. So these are weirder things to own. If you own either of these things, I'm like, really? All right.
It's slightly cream.
It's slightly creamed 10 years ago. All right. Or 2-person smart car. I mean, that's notably a weird thing to own, right? Someone pulls up in that. I mean, they're not taking me to prom in that. I'm telling you that much.
Honk, that's the clown car coming by, buddy.
Yes. If you pull up in that, I'm expecting roughly 7 clowns to walk out.
Now, if it's 8, that's a little more normal. Because then it's like an insane amount of clowns, and that makes a lot more sense.
Yeah. If you're driving the clowns around town, then it's a normal thing to own. But this is definitely on the weird side. But it's not gross weird. It's not. I'm thinking less of you as a person. So I think it's just a little bit over to the weird side. It's out of place. It catches my eye. It makes me go, what? But it's not. You know. I'm not going to name examples of weird things to own. I'm just going to set the dial here.
Well, can I give you one more before you completely lock in? Because our mod just gave us another one. Thomas says, travel spoon.
Travel spoon.
Travel spoon.
It's a little weird.
What the heck, man? That's coming from you. That's crazy.
Yeah. Okay. I'm not gonna go on this rant, but I have this thing. I can't touch food with my hands. So everyone's like, oh, carry utensils with you. Carry, a set of reusable utensils. No, because now I'm have these dirty food-covered utensils that I'm cramming into my bag, and it's gross and disgusting. And I carry plasticware on me. That's what I do, because I use it and then throw it away.
You ever see those like utensil dispensers at like restaurants and stuff where you press the lever and it pops out? You need to get a smaller version of that you can attach to the inside of the backpack. Grab it as you go.
I'm locked in.
All right. Normal thing done, weird thing done. Two-person coupe, slightly creep 10-year-old car, travel spoon.
Oh my goodness! Normal!
You're the weird one!
Normal!
You're the weird one!
What? Someone rolls up in a two-person smart car and you're like, they're normal. They're emotionally balanced. I trust them around children.
Whoa! Where did that one come from? That's crazy! It's all the clowns, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's all the clowns.
All right. No points on that one. First one that we're off the board for. I understand Thomas was trying to put me towards normal with the travel spoon.
Pushed you away.
Pushed me away. I wasn't on the target either way. But that means we are now down to 4 cards remaining and 7 points. Not quite to 8 yet. Not quite to 8. So TikTok may still have us beat. But
throw it all away.
Let's see if we can change that. Let's see. What am I doing next? Let's do a classic. Let's do a classic one.
Okay.
Useless in an emergency. Useful in an emergency.
Oh my God, Mark. That's so crazy because there's this really cool TikTok channel that I like a lot called Board Gamers Live, where the other day they uploaded a TikTok about this very card.
Wow.
Yeah.
Seems like they're kind of stealing our style.
Yeah, Board Gamers Live TikTok. You should go beat them up.
Yeah. Chat, go to their channel, follow them, and then threaten to beat them up in the comments. Well, it's now time for us to think of a clue. Corey, you can look away. The card is useless in an emergency, useful in an emergency. Thank you to our mods for linking the TikTok of the people to beat up. All right. Interesting. Useless in an emergency, useful in an emergency. Okay. This is gonna be a fun one. Fun fact, I have around 400 bags of chips for D&D this weekend.
Yo!
Holy moly. Did you take any poop water with you too?
I'm thirsty.
D&D this weekend?
Little palate cleanser.
All right, I'm closing out the board. Corey, you may look. Useless in an emergency, useful in an emergency. Let's see. Let me see if I can call upon any of the old TikTok answers that we got, because some of them were quite good. I'm gonna say, this isn't one of the TikTok answers, this is just my answer. Empty soda bottle.
Okay, alright.
Empty soda bottle is my hint. Magic Monty says dead house plant. It's a good one too.
Tinder can be used as tinder to start fire. So, useful. No, it's obviously on the useless side. But how far useless? Dead house plant could be used as tinder. But other than that, what the hell are you going to use a dead house plant for?
How are you going to find dates on a dead house plant?
You're going to find dates?
Yeah, it's supposed to be used as tinder.
God, do I really have to do more of the show with this guy?
You could walk away.
Crazy. Alright, dead house plant.
We got Austin Rage in chat.
Dead house plant soda bottle. Soda bottle, like maybe if you're straight out in the woods, could help you make a tactile rope.
Okay.
You know? People do that. They cut up soda bottles, make plastic rope with it. It's good. It's usable. It's firm. But you would need something sharp for that, like a blade.
I got another one.
Okay.
Twitch moderator status.
In an emergency?
In an emergency.
Well, listen. not to encourage things, but if you see a lot of unsavory type spamming stuff in Twitch chat, I mean, they're the most invaluable tool at your disposal. At any other time, specifically our Twitch moderators?
I didn't say that.
Okay. But I think Twitch moderators, in general, probably are not going to be super helpful. You know, if like, for example, like our Twitch mod Countless Eidolon over there, if something explodes in the studio right now, he's useless to us.
A sewage pipe burst in the
The
studio.
sewage pipe burst in the studio right now. God, strike me down. He's of no use. He's of no use. He'll spam. If a sewage line breaks, he'll spam the chat right now.
He'll spam Austin Rage.
Yeah, I think you could theoretically use some of those things, but I don't think they'd be very useful in general. So, lock it in.
Are you locked in?
I'm
right
locked in.
there.
Send it.
All right, let's see it. Useless in an emergency, useful in emergency, dead house plant, empty soda bottle, Twitch moderator status. Ooh, yo! Let's go! That is dead center on the 4. Very nice, very nice.
If only TikTok could see me now.
If only TikTok could see it now. Yeah, you're having an off night last night.
It was rough. It was rough, dude.
You're doing better now. That means we still have 4 cards remaining, and the score is now 10. Woo! Way to go, Corey. Indeed, indeed. As a reminder, how it works in this game mode is if we score a 4, it is only worth 3 points, but the benefit is we add another card to the stack, extending the game, possibly infinitely. Corey may never go home.
What?
Yes.
No.
We keep scoring these 4s. We will keep them here forever.
To be fair, I couldn't get home yesterday either. So.
Okay, we have ads starting in 20 seconds, so I will do a quick ad read. If you do not want to experience the ads, you can follow us using Twitch Prime or a regular Twitch subscription. Being subscribed to the channel means you will never see ads on our channel for as long as you're subscribed, and you get access to the Discord. Thank you for being here, Ad Enjoyers. We'll do a little pause while the ad enjoyers are away. Just a minute and a half pause.
I love it whenever like somebody is getting a countdown to something and they have to give their spiel. You can see in real time it gets faster as it gets closer to the cutoff as they're trying to get everything in.
Yeah.
It's impressive how fast you were going at the end of that.
You know, I have that that auctioneer dial.
So, going once. Sold.
And we got a Twitch subscription, $8 Twitch subscription, $8.
$8 Twitch subscription. Anybody.
6 on PC.
6 on PC. Free on Prime. Sold. Free on Prime.
Maybe that's a good bit. Maybe. Never
We like
know.
to theory craft around here. We like to spitball, you know.
Run of the flagpole, see what flies.
Hey, you know, throw out that line, see if we get any biters.
Golly. All right, pre-roll ads have been disabled. Thank goodness. According to my thing, ads had not started until just now.
What the heck? You mean they heard that entire bit for free? They didn't have to pay money to hear that?
The nerve.
The nerve, dude.
So I'm curious, were you able to clear the tree branch that was blocking your house?
I am, yeah. We, thankfully, after several hours of rigorous labor moving that tree branch and a surprise visit from our contractor, we were able to clear it out of the way.
Nice. Did you have to use power tools? Or did you just use your
Well, much like the...
beaver-like teeth?
I was going to say, much like my ancestor, the woodland beaver, we simply gnawed at it until we were able to move portions of it bit at a time.
That's the way to do it.
Yeah.
That's the environmentally friendly way to do it.
Got a lot of splinters, but, you know, got a lot of toothpicks.
Yes. What is a splinter of the mouth but a toothpick?
Wise. Joke time. Why did the old man fall in the well?
Oh, I don't think I know this one.
Yeah?
I don't think I know it.
No, yeah, so
okay.
yeah.
Why did the old man fall in the well? Because he could not see that well. Ah!
He had cataracts.
Yeah, cataracts.
He was very sad. He needed LASIK surgery.
Yeah, he should have been put in a home.
What? No!
He's clearly a danger to
He
himself.
was capable!
He's clearly a danger to himself and others.
Handy capable, Martin.
Welcome back, ad enjoyers. Hope you enjoyed the ads. Thank you for sticking around. You missed a really good joke from Magic Monty in Twitch chat. But we are going to continue the game. It is now... Whose turn to choose a card? It is now your turn to choose a card, and I set the dial.
My turn. Let's get down to business.
What are we thinking? What are we doing?
Let's do casual to formal. A simple one. A simple one.
Casual to formal. Okay, we haven't done this one in a little while. I like this one.
Casual to formal.
Close my eyes. I'll tell you when the card's up. All right, the card is now up.
Let's take a peeky at the board. Let's take a little peeky at the board. All right, this is our spectrum, the casual to formal. So what we're gonna need you guys to do in chat is to give Mark a clue that's gonna get him to put this red dial right here onto where this blue 4 is positioned. Just giving us a word that has to do with something that's either formal or casual, depending on where it is. I'm gonna close the board up in a second so that Mark can see. So memorize the location, keep it locked in your noodle, locked in your noggin, because it is going away there. You can look.
All right. Casual to formal. Cheeky little sleepover.
Cheeky little sleepover. PJs at church. Ooh, I see coffee shop.
Coffee. Ooh, casual to formal coffee shop. Interesting. Let me write that in the prompt.
Little coffee shop action.
And then sleepover was the other one.
Cheeky little sleepover. Specifically a cheeky little sleepover.
Okay, that does change things. Let's see. Cheeky little sleepover, coffee shop.
Cheeky little sleepover, coffee shop. I think also, boys' night.
Boys' night.
Boys' night.
I mean, that's suits mandatory.
Suits mandatory.
Okay, so a sleepover, a cheeky little sleepover especially, is definitely gonna be way on the casual side. Coffee shop's interesting, because from my experience, you don't see people in their pajamas at coffee shops. You don't see people just loafing around. They're there, usually in not necessarily work-related clothes, but they're dressed out to be in public. But they're sitting around, enjoying coffee, maybe getting some work done on their laptop, reading a book.
Writing the next novella.
Writing the next novella, so it does feel pretty casual. But sleepovers push me further, and then what was yours, boys' night?
Boys' night. There's also PJs at church, I saw.
PJs at church, that's funny. Okay, PJs at church, that's interesting too, because church is very formal, but PJs is over here. So I'm wondering if it's more middling. Everything except cheeky little sleepover puts me to about here. Sleepovers put me here. So I'm gonna even it out. I'm gonna say about here. I'm not gonna pass the quarter mark. I'm gonna say it's about right here. I think you look nice at a coffee shop. I think you look nice at boys' night. You're wearing your nice PJs to church.
Okay. All right. Sundays.
I'm gonna lock in right here.
You're locking right there. All right. Let's see it.
Let's see it. Ooh, whoa! Whoa! Are you kidding me? Okay, all right.
Listen.
Boys' night.
Boys' night, dude.
Everyone's spiffed up for that.
No, the hell we are not.
What did we do like 3 nights ago when we went to hang out with our friend who was in town?
I don't know, one of our friends ripped off his shirt playing shuffleboard on the table.
And he looked hot doing so.
He always looks hot. That's not fair.
I think everyone was looking pretty nice for that. I don't think anyone was notably like casual, lounging around in their PJs.
Also,
I showed up in my workwear.
Yeah.
Which is all black. Like,
Yeah, so.
You know, and then coffee
right,
shop, I
all
think
right.
is coffee shop. I think you're not intimately familiar with coffee shops. I think they're pretty casual. I think that's where most people go to relax. And, like I think that's a lot of people's like third space. You know, they go out in public and they just chill.
all right. Good hints, bad placements. But that now means that the score is Still 10 in this cooperative round. We are down to 3 cards remaining. It's now my turn to pick a card. Okay, all right, here's a good one. We're gonna go with colorless to colorful.
Ooh, okay.
Give me a second to pull up that card on my graphics. Colorless to colorful. So always take a second. Oop, let me put the old cards away. That'll help. Colorless to colorful. It's gonna take a moment to update on the graphic. My graphics are slow sometimes. They're playing really nice for TikTok the other day.
It's okay, graphics. You go when you feel like it.
No, that's not what they should do. They should go when I tell them to. They're my graphics.
Take your time.
All right, well, the card is colorless to colorful. I will mix up the board and hopefully be able to pull it up as soon as possible. They were smooth on TikTok. They were, yes. Also, thank you for being here.
Oh! It's performance anxiety, man.
I know, they get nervous.
It's a more intimate setting, so now it's less likely to pop up, all right? It happens to all of us, happens to the best of us.
I'm actually getting really annoyed that these aren't updating.
You know, maybe they just had a few shots of whiskey for a while.
Maybe, you never know. Let's see. Nope, that's so casual to formal. Okay, I'll bring it up when it's ready to go. I'll just open up the board to now. This side is colorless. This side is colorful. So colorful, colorless. Oh, golly.
Glasses off. I'm locked the fuck in.
Corey, close your eyes. I am opening up the board. All right. That 4 is what we were aiming for. I will remind, since the stupid card's not up, this side right here is colorless. This side right here is colorful. This 4 is what we were aiming for. Corey cannot see the target.
Nope.
That 4 right there. Memorize that placement. I am going to close up the board. Corey, you may look. Yes, you may peek now. Also, if you are here from TikTok, you may notice our graphics and layout are very different, and the chat's moving a whole lot slower, so we're definitely going to see your comment if you leave it.
It's more intimate.
Yeah, it's a little more intimate than the TikTok ones. Ah, yes, the card! The card! Yay!
Fucking eventually, dude.
And or says a planetarium. Ooh, that's an interesting one.
I love planetariums. They're sick.
Planetarium. I like that one. Colorless to colorful. You put that one up on the prompt. Here's an interesting one. I'll say a business PowerPoint.
Ooh, oh my God. You really just gotta spam as many colors as possible in a business. You know, you gotta jingle those keys for the executives. They don't know what else to think otherwise. Well, planetariums has all the color of the universe, so, you know, it's
Magic
beautiful.
Monty says Wizard of Oz movie, Tin Man scene, and Countess Eidolon has an opal. I like opal. Opal's pretty good. Wizard of Oz, Tin Man scene, if you're familiar with that. Barbie's wardrobe.
Well, that's just all pinks. That's just like one color, right?
It is.
Yeah, I like Planetarium. Planetarium very colorful. Like I said, all the colors of the universe. I don't know the Tin Man scene. I don't know what's specific. He's in a lot of scenes, Mark.
He is.
I don't know the specific one.
I'm not intimately familiar with Wizard of Oz. It might be the scene where it goes from Technicolor, or from black and white to Technicolor.
And that's when she wakes up in Oz. That's the switch.
You're right.
Come on now.
Okay. You know Oz better than me.
I know Oz, brother. I know Oz. So it's definitely colorful, because in Oz is colorful a lot. I see you have another one that's floating up there that you said opal.
Opal, yeah.
Opals are also very colorful. Yeah, planetariums. Planetariums, super colorful. Opals are very prismatic, colorful, very cool. Planetarium. Wizard of Oz is known for being the first color movie, so in its slice of history, very colorful.
And we got Sunset, too.
Sunset's beautiful, gorgeous, so many colors. The colors, amazing, fantastic, phenomenal. Can't speak on how many colors are in Sunset. It's gorgeous. So, but at the same time, it's not like a rainbow or like a mantis shrimp or like, you know, something that has only colors. So, but it's very colorful, but not the most color. So because that,
Are you locked in?
I'm locked in.
All right. Corey is locked in. Colorless to colorful. We had some great hints. Opal, Sunset, Barbie's Wardrobe, Planetarium, Wizard of Oz. Ooh, an ice cream shop.
Ice cream shop.
That's a good one as well.
All the scoops.
Probably would have put you in roughly the same placement. Let's reveal the board. Woo! Yo! Very nice. That is a 3. It is just short of the 4. But hey, 3's still good. No, those are solid clues.
It's good.
I was worried with Sunset and Barbie's Wardrobe that you were going to think like, oh, they're so brightly colored, it might be Max. But you correctly pointed out that while they are colorful, they are mostly comprised of one color.
Exactly.
Being like pink for Barbie's Wardrobe or red for the Sunset. Amazing, Corey.
Thank you.
So that is now 3 points, meaning we are at 13 for this cooperative round.
Huge.
Very nice, huge. We have 2 cards remaining.
If only all of TikTok could see me now.
Yes.
If only they could see me now. Redemption from yesterday, baby.
Yes, we're doing a lot better tonight. Hints on point. Glad you guys are all here. That's a cool emote. It's a cat with sunglasses. It is now Corey's turn to choose a card.
My turn?
Yes.
Oh my god.
My turn to set the dial.
Man, Mark, there is one here, but I think we should save this one for the final one.
Okay, all right.
So I'll save that one for you.
Sounds good.
And to spare you specifically, I'll do need and want.
Need and want?
Yeah, the other one is the dry wet food.
Yes, I am aware. I've been looking at that card thinking, I hope Corey doesn't choose that card.
You're welcome, buddy. I gotcha.
All right, I am going to avert my eyes. I'm going to keep my eyes on my stream deck for now.
If you look at this board, I will kill you.
All right, card is on screen. Graphic is now working.
All right. Board reveal time. This is our spectrum of need to want. This is where our blue 4 is. Your guys' goal, give us a clue in chat that will allow Mark to put that red dial right where that blue 4 is once the board is closed on our spectrum of need and want. They could be simple, you know, one word, maybe a small phrase if you're feeling fancy, all right? In a second, I'm going to close the board here so Mark can look, so keep this position memorized. Close it up. We already got a first one in chat. And Ray saying shoes.
Shoes?
Big shoes. Yeah, it's a good one.
Okay, all right. Well, as we know, Gary needs a new pair of shoes.
Gary needs a new pair of shoes.
That is the saying.
You know what else Gary needs?
What?
Slab of meat.
Ooh, meat. That's a very interesting one. Because, all right, traditional knowledge is that you do need meat in your diet. But with that being said, there are vegetarians who opt not to eat meat. And with shoes, in the modern day, you would definitely kind of make the argument that shoes are a need. You need to wear shoes. You need to show up to work in shoes. But, like, in some cultures, they don't really need shoes that much. It's more of a want. But let me lock in. I think this is going to be on the need side. Certainly.
TF in right now, Mark.
Yes. Shoes, meat. I think the average person kind of needs these things as a part of their day-to-day life. But you're not going to die if you don't have them. So it's not going to be maxed out. It's just going to be a little bit over here. That's what I'm thinking. Meat is a great choice, says Countless. What's that say? Iron. Maybe it's in the middle. Maybe it's in the middle. Should I consider? I'm gonna tick it just a little bit towards need, but have reasonable doubt that this could just be in the middle. Because I think meat is in the middle for need and want. Some big meat enjoyers may disagree with me. Well, wait, I need meat in my body to live.
That's true. You are made of meat.
Maxed out.
You are literally
I'm
made of meat, Mark.
No, I won't be obtuse about this.
A little barbecue sauce.
I'm gonna
salt,
lock
pepper.
in. I'm gonna lock in right here.
All right, another one said by Andrew Ray as well. An iron infusion for a super anemic friend.
I could go a little bit more towards me with that one. Sorry, friends. This is more of a once from my end.
I want you to be healthy,
Yeah.
but we've only known each other for like a couple
Yeah,
years.
I don't need the transfusion. They do. It's a one.
All right, let's see it.
Let's see me completely whiff this one. Yeah. Okay.
Listen, you talk about not needing meat, but vegetarians go out of their way to make meat substitutes because even though they've chosen not to eat meat, they still need it, so they're making substitutes for it.
That's fair. That's fair. Countless says, Mark the super meat boy. Come on, man. What does that mean?
And it is
All
funny.
right.
Hey, to point to Andor, exactly. You flicked the dial when you said meat when you were first placing it. Was perfect. It
Really?
was perfect positioning.
Wow. Okay. All right. Fair
And
enough.
shoes. Yeah, shoes. I don't know what you're talking about with the want for shoes. Like they have entire shoe drives for the needy because they need them. So I don't know what you're spitting there, buddy.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. Fair enough. Maybe this is my off night. Last night was your off night. Tonight's my off night.
No, we wouldn't have 13 points.
That's fair. That's
We wouldn't
fair.
have 13
Well,
points.
let me show the score. We are now at 13 in this cooperative round. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. And whew, we're down to 1 card remaining for this round. Corey, our last card is going to be Movie Godzilla Would Ruin, Movie Godzilla Would Improve.
One of my favorite cards.
This is a classic. This is a classic. So we're gonna need you to lock in. I am going to mix up the board. This is potentially our last card of this round. See how many points we can get. Opening up the board. All right. All right. That 4 right there is what you're aiming for. The card is Movie That Godzilla Would Ruin, Movie That Godzilla Would Improve. Start thinking, memorize the placement of that 4. It's gonna be a fun one. This is always a fun card. I am now closing up the board. Corey, you may look. Magic Monty says The Notebook.
Oh, Lord.
Okay. I think Notebook's pretty good. I think Notebook's pretty good.
The Notebook.
Let's see. The Notebook. That is a classic one. P.S. I Love You. That's
So
an
another like
interesting one.
romance movie. Another romance movie.
Both of those good, I feel. Let me see if I can think of one. This one's tricky.
A lot of romance.
A lot of romance, yes.
Now, if you were to put Godzilla in, would you put him in the position of one of the partners? It'd be a romance with the Godzilla movie.
Not personally. Thomas says the Pokemon Mewtwo movie.
Ooh.
And Ander says The Help.
Okay. All right. Well, Pokemon Mewtwo movie is an interesting one because I feel like Godzilla would fit right in. You really wouldn't notice him that much. He just looks like a Pokemon. Hell, there are Pokemon that are based after Godzilla. So I feel like that one would just kind of like leave me dead center. For that, The Help and The Notebook, I think it would be really, really funny if the Godzilla was in The Notebook.
Ooh, okay, I got my hint. Sorry to cut you off.
Okay, yeah, let's hear it.
Handmaid's Tale.
Listen, comedically, it would be hilarious, okay? However, I do think it would undercut these movies a little bit if you shoved Godzilla in there,
A little bit.
Just a little bit if you shoved Godzilla in there. It would undercut the messaging behind them. But you're telling me, date night, you, girl you really love, or guy, snuggled up on the couch, alright, notebook's playing, romance scene goes on, The mood's getting real nice and lovey. Godzilla! Death Ray! Burns the landscape.
You know,
Roll credits.
you would have a good time.
I'd have a great time.
But the guy or girl who, wanted to watch the movie might feel, a little,
Good point. Good point.
oh, like it's not what they wanted.
Not what they wanted. Yeah, I think it would. I keep moving it further down if you can't tell. I keep going down. I keep thinking about it. I think it would ruin it, but I'm going to stand by it that I think it is objectively hilarious if Godzilla was in those movies. So I think for a lot of people it would help save it.
Inching it down a little bit more.
Down a little bit more.
Handmaid's Tale, P.S. I Love You, The Notebook.
Let's see. By the way, two in YouTube Shorts chat because you can't see it.
Yes.
Ponyo
Oh, okay.
and 7 pounds.
Interesting. Okay. Does that affect your answer at all?
It kind of reinforces having it down that low. Ponyo specifically. Ponyo, and I'm gonna get hate for this. One of the only Studio Ghibli movies I've seen.
Wow.
Yeah. It was phenomenal. Nothing against Studio Ghibli. I just haven't had the opportunity to see the others in my life. Ponyo, great. Love that movie. Yeah, I think it would be ruined if Godzilla was in it. I think it would really take away the message of the movie. So much film. One more for Ponyo.
One more for
One more
Ponyo.
Ponyo.
Okay,
I won't touch it
alright.
anymore.
Let's reel the board.
No selling
Possibly
here.
our last card of this round. Movie Godzilla to ruin, movie Godzilla improve, Ponyo, Handmaid's Tale, P.S. I Love You, The Notebook. Let's see it. Woo! Alright, that is a 2. That is a 2. Very nice. It is very, very tricky for this card to name any movie that Godzilla would not improve.
We got there.
But you got there. You guys gave some good ones. Meaning that was our last card. The final score for this cooperative round is 15. Woo! Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Staging weirdness. What is this super shiny bag over the top right of Mark's head? Can't see what it is. Super shiny bag, top right.
I think it's the.
Oh! I know what this is. Yes. This was a gift from Magic Monty themselves.
Woo!
This is actually really cool. We didn't show you this yet. What?
Put it in front of the device. Take it out of the sleeve.
Take it out of the sleeve? Are you sure? Get my grubby little fingers on it. This is a Walt Disney Donald Duck Adventures original comic book.
Holy I didn't even know we had this back here.
Oh, it was just brought here today. So, March of the Comics. It is sealed in plastic and graded. It is graded a 9.8 from CGC Universal Grades.
Oh, CGC graded that? That's how you know this shit's official, actually.
Yeah. Do you want to hold it?
Oh, can I?
Yeah.
I'm
No,
shaking.
this is really cool. This
Might
was.
wanna take the card down.
There you go. Display without bag. Okay, good to know. But yeah, this is just like a cool thing that was donated to the studio that we're gonna have kind of hanging in the back. Eventually, when we move locations, we're gonna have more room to display cool things like this in our movie posters that we have as well.
That's so cool.
So yeah, thank you very much, Magic Monty. It's mostly for you, Corey.
I love it. It's so cool. Look at that.
Oh.
Sorry, I got so enamored by it. Whoop.
But it is now time to read off. Let's see, how do I put these away? I have to hold this one. Okay, there we go. It's now time to read off with our final score, which was 15. What we achieved. There's a list of phrases in the official Codenames rulebook that, depending on the score we get to read a different one. So we got 15, which puts us in the 13 to 15 range, which says, in all caps, So close.
So close!
So close. Woo! Yo, Norma's here.
What's up, Norma?
Holy hell, Norma in YouTube chat. Hell yeah, glad you're here. We just finished our first round of Wavelength. We are about to move on to a second one.
I am holding a CGC 9.8 graded Donald Duck comic.
Yes. Yeah, also, Thomas gifted a tier 1 sub to Magic Monty. Holy hell, thank you very much, Thomas. Appreciate that. And Thomas, I haven't seen you yet to tell you, but Norma found us yesterday on TikTok Live, just completely randomly. We showed up in Norma's feed. So Norma's back.
Yay!
Which is absolutely wild. So glad that you're here. I'm going to pick out 7 more cards. We are going to play another round of cooperative Wavelength, at least one more.
A lot has happened since it's said in chat, but I'm gonna bring it up anyway because I agree. Ponyo is in fact the most adorable movie in existence. I don't know if you've seen it.
I've not seen Ponyo.
Super cute movie.
I know you
Love
said
it.
you said your controversial statement was that you've only seen one Studio Ghibli film.
Have you not seen any?
I've only seen one as well, as Howl's Moving Castle.
A more normal one than Ponyo, I think.
I saw it in theaters when it came back for its anniversary. I was the only person in that theater who hadn't seen it. And when it got to the ending, the big reveal at the end, when they go, "The prince is back, the war is over," I cracked up laughing. And the theater was dead silent besides me laughing. It was so embarrassing. I couldn't control myself. It was the funniest damn line I've ever heard. 45 seconds to ads. All right. Let's see if I can run them early. I think we can.
Get them started.
But yes, adding Joyers on Twitch. We're going to run a little bit of ads here. We will not start the game until you guys are back. So we will delay for another minute and 30 for anyone who is still watching. Let me preemptively pick out our next card though. Let's see, I reset this back to 0. We can get this back here. We're going to go to choose a card. I did the last one, so you can choose this card.
Ah, shit, I was hoping you'd forget. Alright, let's see what we got.
I have the memory of an elephant that only forgets occasionally.
I have the memory of a forgetful elephant.
Magic Monty in Twitch chat says, "Hello, Norma." And also says, "Joke time. What did one hat say to the other?" Top of the morning. Is there a top, like top hat? The answer is, "You wait here, I'll go on ahead."
I thought it was gonna be like some sort of a hat hate crime.
Whoa.
Yeah. I don't know.
Whoa.
I'm sorry. I just assumed.
Holy hell. That's dark, okay.
I don't know. I don't know, man.
I like your setup, very professional. Thank you, thank you. We've been working very hard on this setup. We have multiple cameras zooming into the board. We have all these graphics here. We have some control over these lights in the background too. I don't think we're doing a full light show tonight. I might have Ben change around a little bit. We're doing a little dance party.
Nope, nothing happening.
He said he's working on it. Imagine these lights changing colors.
Get to it, board ghosts. Haunt the lights.
Oh, no, that's not what we meant, no!
He cut the lights, he cut the lights.
Woo! Can they change color? Woo! Yeah, there we go. That's the dance party we were looking for. Yes. When we do code names on Wednesday, it's a little bit more involved. The Monday streams are smaller. It's just me and Corey. On Wednesday, we have full guests. That was a very crazy light movement. Thank you. On Wednesdays, we incorporate it into the show. Yes. But welcome back, Adding Joyers. Thank you for watching the ads.
We stalled long enough, Mark.
We stalled long enough. Corey, is that the card you're going with? Better hot, better cold?
Better hot, better cold.
All right, let's hop into the game. That is enough waiting. The card is better hot, better cold. I'm going to close my eyes. And Corey, it's your turn to mix up the board and think of a clue.
First card of game 2, baby. Let's hit it.
Ooh.
All right. this right here is our blue 4 on our spectrum of better hot, better cold. Your guys' goal, look at where that blue 4 is situated and come up with a clue that once this board is closed, you, my friends, could give Mark hints to get him to place that red dial right where that blue 4 is. So memorize the placement, your goal, come up with clues that would get someone to put the dial on our spectrum right there where that blue 4 is. Hopefully it makes sense enough, because in a second I'm going to close the board here so Mark can see. So memorize it, keep it locked in.
Corey, I gotta say, I can't believe you chose this card for me.
What?
Because notably, I do not heat up anything that I eat.
That's true.
For better hot, better cold, chicken, pizza, burgers. If they're in the fridge, I'm like, burger time, and I'll eat it cold.
But I think you're mostly human, so I think you can understand what people think.
Hello, how are you? So happy I found y'all again. It was meant to be.
So, got some clues coming in?
Ooh, ice cream sundae as a float. Drinking water. Interesting.
Ice cream sundae as a float.
Ice cream sundae as a float. Well, you know, if it's warm, you can drink the whole thing real quick. But I don't think that's what they're going for. Yeah, you know, sorry, I was just trying to get it out.
Sorry, I mean, in no way am I saying anything about replacement.
Hold on, let me write these down in the prompt so that they are displayed. We had drinking water, we had ice cream sundae.
That's like a Husky's preferred choice of weather.
Husky's preferred weather, that's a funny one.
Ice cream sandwich from Norman.
Ooh, ice cream sandwich.
Ice cream sandwich.
So I know you're yelling at me already, but I mean, an ice cream sandwich warm is pretty darn good.
Dude, it is a soup.
Well,
It
yes,
essentially is like a sweet tomato soup with saltine crackers.
but I like the outside part much better than the inside part. But with that being said, these are all things that are much better cold. Let's see, is there anything that wasn't said that would get me to max it out? I mean, I think ice cream is like the go-to example of something that's definitively better cold. A Husky's preferred temperature, that's maxed out. Drinking water you don't want to be freezing.
Be a block.
It would be a block, yes.
Block. Mark's there with his glass of water and his ice chisel going at it to have a nice, cool, refreshing sip.
Yes. I'm gonna say it's just barely ticked up a little bit. I'm not gonna max it out. I'm gonna leave a little bit of space, but I think it's at least this far to the better cold side.
You know, I can think of something that would be maxed out above these before I reveal.
Oh, what's that?
Our polar ice caps.
I mean, I can vacation there if they're a bit warmer.
The tourism industry would be booming if I went there.
Try to get that placement again. All right, let's go for it. Better hot, better cold, Husky's preferred weather, ice cream sundae, drinking water, ice cream sandwich. Ooh, whoa! Wow, I overshot it. Holy moly! After all the jokes about, you know, being on the warm side, I overshot it.
It's a shot, man.
You know, okay. Ice cream sandwich, I should have considered that one more, because if it is warming up, the bars of the ice cream sandwich are still just so good, even if the ice cream melts away. Ice cream sundae does literally just become soup. And Husky's preferred weather, that's maxed out. I don't think a Husky's ever frozen to death. And you,
That's true. You know what?
I don't know about that.
Get MIT on this. Get a cryo chamber, get some Huskies, shove them in there, see what happens, all right? Get our best and brightest.
I've seen so many videos of Huskies refusing to come inside in snowstorms. I'm too literal. I was thinking cold, like 0 Kelvin. You know, that's fair. That's honestly fair. You have to consider the other person's perspective of what they consider maxed out to be. But that is going to be 0 points, and that is going to be, oops, I don't have my cards in. Let's see if I can get those back. Boop, 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 boop. That is going to be 1 card taken away, meaning there are 6 cards remaining. It's going to be my turn to choose a card. All right, this one's fun. This one's fun. We're gonna do villain to hero. Villain to hero.
I like that card, Mark. I like it a lot, I think.
Let's see. It would help if I know how to spell villain. There's always that tricky I in there. I never know where it goes.
You know, our mod also, Countless Eidolon, he goes on to point out that I would be wrong with the polarized cast again, by the way, because we would get beachfront property if it was warm.
Yeah,
So-
if that shoreline moves up, you know, many miles, we could eventually have beachfront property.
Sure, we'll all be dead in 10 years after that, but we'll get to experience beachfront property in our lifetimes.
And that's what counts to me.
What counts?
All right, it is now time for us to think of a clue. I'm going to mix up this board. Corey's going to look away. The card is villain to hero. No child left behind. Wait, did I miss? Oh, it's because I misspelled villain. Okay. All right, everyone.
No child left behind! No child left behind!
All right, that 4 right there is our target. That 4 is what you're aiming for. The card is villain to hero. This is an interesting one. We always get interesting answers for this card. That 4 right there is the target. That is what we were aiming for. Memorize that placement. I am now closing up the board as Corey embarrassingly drops his glasses just off screen.
Come on!
Corey, you may now look and duck off camera as you embarrassingly go to pick up your glasses.
I am
Watch
now-
where you step. Oh, no, wait. I'll get him. I'll get him. Watch your step. Okay. You can look.
I'm not completely blind without him.
Yeah, but your foot is going down towards him, so I just wanted to make sure. All right, it is now time for us to think of a clue and/or says a typical Slytherin.
Typical Slytherin. That's gotta be housist. I don't know how, but it's gotta be.
Typical Slytherin. Okay, that's a good one. Let me think. Velma looking.
Come on, dude! That's fucked up!
Velma looking for her glasses.
No.
Okay. Villain to hero. Let's see. Can I think of anything here? Oh, Thomas says Mr. Freeze. Okay.
Freeze.
Thank you for that one. Missed that.
Mods, ban that guy. Ban that guy, Mods.
Ooh. Okay.
spam
My
bot.
answer's gonna be that guy.
Mods, beat that spam bot.
District 2 in the Hunger Games. That's an interesting one too. Are you familiar with Hunger Games?
Am I familiar with the Hunger Games? It's one of the only books I read in high school.
Okay, then here's my answer. Dale. That's the love interest who's not PETA, right?
Gale.
Gale.
Close.
Gale from the Hunger Games is gonna be my answer.
Slytherin, Mr. Freeze, Gale.
Gale Hunger Games.
I feel like that says a lot more about you than it does Gale Hunger Games.
No. I think it says a lot about Gale Hunger Game. Which is his full name, by the way.
Mr. Gale Hunger Games.
They revealed it in the book.
It's crazy that Katniss was ever interested in the guy named after the Hunger Games.
Mr. Gale Hunger Game himself.
This means absolutely nothing to you, but this means a lot to me. Missouri and BG3.
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
That's a good one.
I
That's
don't
a
know
good
what that means. I apologize.
That's a good one. I like that. As somebody who has a couple hundred hours in Baldur's Gate 3, I like that one.
Mad facts there.
So Mr. Freeze, Zora from Baldur's Gate, typical Slytherin. Also in Twitch chat, Maleficent on a good day. I don't know if that's that's where we're thinking here. Gale from Gale Hunger Games, Jimmy Hunger Games' brother.
No. Jimmy Hunger Games is his father.
Oh, my apologies. That's why they don't call him Mr. Hunger Games, because that was his father.
Yes.
Yeah, Mr. Freeze is a bad guy. He has good motives for what he's doing. He commits evil in order to save his wife. Mizora, pretty fucking evil, man. Pretty fucking evil. But like in Baldur's Gate 3, there's a lot worse. There's a lot worse in Baldur's Gate 3 than her. So I wouldn't put her all the way maxed out. There's plenty worse. Also, Anyway, moving on from that one.
All right.
You know, District 2 in the Hunger Games, typical Slytherin. Again, they're pretty bad, but this is your average Slytherin, not Johnny Slytherin, alright?
I think District 2 is actually a really good hint.
I like District 2, too. What were they, the ones that kind of like the rich kids, you know, the sorority?
1 and 2 were the combat-focused districts.
So yeah, the sorority kids.
1 did weapons, 1 did transportation and technology, I believe.
Yeah.
Or maybe 3 is transportation, 2 is technology. But
yeah.
we will need an answer.
Well, I'm thinking there, Mark. I think these are bad people. Mr. Freeze is really bad, does a lot of evil shit, but he does have a pretty morally good reason for doing it. Again, Zora, not the worst in Baldur's Gate. Bad, but not the worst. District 2, again, they're pretty bad, but there's plenty of worse people in that franchise. And a typical Slytherin kind of makes me think it's middling in villain, and all the other ones have tipped me down slightly further.
All right, let's reveal it. Villain to hero, District 2, Gale, Hunger Games, typical Slytherin, Mr. Freeze. Yo! That's a 3. That's a 3. Very nice. You seem to question my opinion on Mr. Gale Hunger Games.
You know, Mr. Gale Hunger Games, sorry, that's his father, Gale Hunger Games over here, is not evil.
He blew up children.
I did forget about that.
He blew up children with a bomb.
Notably, I did forget about that. Notably, I did forget that he blew up children. That is one thing I forgot about the Hunger Games franchise. It has been a while since I read those books.
BRB. Thank you for being here, Colleen.
Woo Corey, those tieflings were worth it. Hell yeah!
Nice. All right, well, the score is now 3 in this cooperative round. We are now on the board. Very nice, and we have 5 cards remaining. Good hints from everybody. It's now Corey's turn to take a card.
Oh, Lord. Ooh, I like this card. This is a fun card. We're gonna do this card.
He didn't detonate them. He just ideated them, which is fairly evil. That's fair. I was generalizing Mr. Gale Hunger Games' actions.
Listen, if Gale Hunger Games is touching the bomb that blows up children and he's not touching it to disarm it, I think that's pretty evil. You know what I'm saying?
I won't go too much into spoilers, but...
We're gonna do, speaking of that, easy kill, hard to kill. Those children. Sorry. Sometimes
Jimmy killing kids out here.
parasites take over.
Easy to kill, hard to kill. All right, you can start mixing it up. I will tell you when the graphics are on the board. They're not there quite yet.
All right,
The graphics were doing so good before.
It's okay, you don't feel like it.
Yeah. Maybe you feel like it.
This is our scale. Easy to kill, hard to kill, easy to kill, hard to kill. This right here is our blue 4.
Ah, the graphics ready. It's on screen.
Ding!
Yay!
It's ready. You need like a little restaurant ding when it's time.
Bling, 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 bling.
This blue 4 right here is where we want to give Mark clues in chat for him to put this red dial right smack where that blue 4 is. So come up with some good noodling, some good things in your noggin, the place where that blue 4 is. I'll give you a second, but I am about to close the board. So memorize this location if you haven't thought of something yet, because the board is closing up. Cat. First thing I saw, cat.
Cat?
Cat.
I got 9 lives.
Cat?
That's messed up. I couldn't kill a cat.
Cat followed by cat emoji.
Oh man, hold on. I love cats. I could never kill a cat. It's impossible for me to kill a cat. And they have 9 lives. They'd come back.
Sure. That's what all Puss in Boots in the Second Wish was all about.
Yeah. Well, he used up his lives. And not even death could kill that cat.
Nope.
So, yeah, maxed out, hard to kill. Locked in. No, joking. Joke. Wait.
That's crazy. You just almost full sent that shit.
Okay. So they are hard to catch. They're hard to kill. They have 9 lives, but in theory, it's been done before. I've heard of people killing cats before. Sometimes Sometimes Jimmy Toyota coming down the street can take out a cat or two.
A cat or two?
Yeah.
Is it like an extra wine that he's coming down the street with?
Yeah, it's, these things happen. These things
Jesus.
happen. Don't LMAO that.
Don't LMAO Jimmy Toyota running over one or two cats at a time. But too notable, in order for Jimmy Toyota to do it, he would have to run him over, and then back up, and then over.
9 times, I gotta. I'm gonna get sad now. Tuberculosis. Ooh.
I like that one. That's a good one.
Interesting. Okay, hard to kill the disease itself. Like with modern technology, I do believe it's doable, but that was a killer back in the day. That was really hard.
I got TV, sister. Got it. Beating a man.
Big clip moment right there. Don't clip that. All right. I'm actually pretty happy with this placement. I think tuberculosis is pretty darn hard to get out of your system, especially in the olden days. And I think cats are quite difficult to kill, usually. I am going to lock in right here. I think they are gosh darn hard to kill, the both of them. I wish they were harder to kill for the cat one,
Me for the tuberculosis one. Let it win for once. Let's see the board
Let's
placement.
see the board. Ooh, yo! Let's go! That's a 4! That's a solid 4!
Jimmy Toyota couldn't stop the cat.
Cat and tuberculosis got us there. Very good, very good. Woo! So as a reminder, in the cooperative round, a 4 is only worth 3 points, but the benefit is we add another card to the stack, extending the game possibly infinitely. So we are still at 5 cards, and the score is now 6. Woo! Corey, it's now your turn. It is now my turn to choose a card.
Now, I gotta say, I think the Ford company has a wonderful opportunity right now, because Jeep hired Harrison Ford to do a Jeep commercial for the Super Bowl. So I think Ford should fire back by hiring Jimmy Toyota to do a Ford commercial for the next Super Bowl. Maybe leave the cat killing part out of it?
Well, on that topic, our next card, I'm positive. Our next card is going to be cat person, dog person. Are you a cat person or a dog person, Corey?
Oh, I'm a dog person through and through. I've never owned a cat. What the fuck, man?
Massive L take.
That's crazy.
Mods, ban him.
Just throwing up gang signs back here. What is this?
Ben in tech was giving a W. Okay, now in chat giving a W. Great
Poor
job,
Ghost.
Mark. Thank you very much. Thank you. Now let's see if we can get 2 4s in a row. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good about this round. The card is cat person to dog person. I am a cat person. I'm going to mix up this board. Corey is closing his eyes.
I'm looking away.
Let's see it. All right. This is such an interesting card. This is so subjective. It's interesting. You have to like make a read on a person, then hope whoever you're giving the hint to has the same read that you do. But the card is cat person to dog person. Ooh, hold on. I'm thinking of a good one already. Memorize that placement. Norma says, I have 6 cats and 3 dogs right now. Wow.
Whew, man.
That's a lot. That's a lot to keep up with. God damn. But more cats than dogs, which is good. I like to hear that. I am closing up the board.
Hush you.
Corey, you may look.
Oh.
It is time to think of a clue. I need to look up this actor's name.
Now, Mark, if it's on the dog side, whatever you do this time, don't say Taylor Swift.
Okay, all right. My answer, this is going to be so wild. I have no clue if you're going to get this or not. My answer is going to be Ron Perlman.
What?
I'm hardly getting by with 2 cats and a dog. Ron Perlman. Magic Monty says single younger girl. Ander says an astrology girly. Did you Google Ron Perlman?
I had to make sure it was who I thought it was,
Okay.
and it was.
Yes.
And if it's where I think it is, that is a phenomenal hint. Because Ron Perlman...
Go on. They're all rescues. Also a bearded dragon. Ooh, wow, that's super cool.
Ron Perlman has a cat face.
What do you mean?
He looks like he's a leopard. It's crazy. Google him right now if you don't believe me. He looks like a leopard man.
And then we had single, younger girl, and astrology girly.
Yeah. I mean, those are all like absolutely, cat people.
A leopard.
Absolutely.
Whoa.
Astrology girly is absolutely. There is no other pet I think an astrology girly would have other than a cat. Same with the single younger girl. Absolutely going cat crazy. Maybe it's not the classic crazy cat lady. Crazy old lady, I think would be the maxed out answer there for me personally. But very feline adjacent.
All right.
Or in the case of Ron Perlman, very feline like.
Are you locked in?
I'm locked in.
So you picked up on my logic right away. What I was going for was I think Ron Perlman as a person is going to be a dog person, but he looks like a cat. There's a side-by-side image of some random smug-looking cat and Ron Perlman, and they look identical.
So accurate.
But I do think he himself would be a dog person. So,
He's literally a cat
with
person.
that being said, here is the actual target.
Oh,
Just barely a miss.
no.
Just barely a miss.
No.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. It's hard. This is a really tough placement. I thought they were good hints all around. Well, the score is now still 6 in this cooperative round. We have 4 cards remaining. I'm going to close up this board. Corey, it is your turn to take a card.
That was a hard one. How do you be just slightly a cat person is a great question.
Yeah. You get some tough ones. 5 minutes to add. Thank you for the heads up.
We can do a quick round. We're gonna do useless invention versus useful invention.
Useless invention, useful invention.
Get those cards up there.
I will when I can. Oh, all right, they up.
See, I told you I knew it was gonna be ready.
You just had to command them.
I just had to command them. They listen to me, all right? Because I treat them nicely,
Okay.
unlike you.
Yeah, I'm cruel to my graphics.
All right, this is where the blue 4 is, right there on our scale of useless invention to useful invention. Your guys' goal, memorize the location of this blue 4 on the board, because in a second, I'm going to close it. And when I do, I would like for you guys in chat to give us hints of where we can, hints that would instruct Mark to place this red dial right on the blue 4, doing various things on the spectrum of useless invention to useful invention. All right, memorize it. I'm closing the board. You know how the game works. You guys are smart. I'm closing her up. Click.
Wait, how do you play this game?
So there's actually a pinned video in our TikTok if you want to go check it out. You like that one?
Okay, thanks.
You like that one back there, man. Windshield wipers is the first one I saw come in.
Windshield wipers. I need some new ones of those.
Same, man. I think I need a new windshield, quite honestly.
I nearly died on the way to our friend's house over the weekend because it was raining real bad. My windshield wipers didn't work at all. I was blind as a bat. I was a danger to myself and others.
And that was before you even left the driveway.
Air fryer and bidet. Okay.
Air fryer, bidet.
Air fryer, bidet. Okay, all right, interesting ones all around. Useless invention, useful invention. People have an air fryer, never shut the fuck up about it.
It's true, I love my air fryer, it is a godsend.
Also, a bidet is super interesting, because those who have it also never shut up about it. But,
Milk frother as well?
milk frother. Okay, that's something I don't shut up about, so I can be fair about that one. It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice.
Rock climbing on there.
Rock climbing? Who said rock climbing? Oh my goodness. Rock climbing's maxed out. Rock climbing is absolutely maxed out. Okay. But everything listed is quite useful, but it's not necessary to live. It's not the wheel. It's not
Fire.
It's not fire. These are all just good,
Bang Theory.
cool things. I think it's going to be around a quarter placement. Windshield wipers is definitely a quarter. Air fryer might be a little bit more. Bidet, a little bit less. So I'm going to even it out to about a quarter. Milk frother, that one's getting me too. I'm gonna take it back a little bit. It's not necessary to live. None of them are. They're just kind of useful if you want them or need them. My air fryer is great.
See?
Thomas says compass.
That's a cheeky little reference.
That's a reference to an old TikTok video.
Classic
you can check
Board
out on
Gamers video.
TikTok.com/BoardGamersLive. Scroll back a little bit. All right, I'm locking in right here.
All right.
Useless invention, useful invention. Let's see it. Air fryer, bidet, cheese grater. Ooh, yo! Let's go. That's a 3. That's a 3. Very nice. Heck yeah. Okay. All right. I saw y'all.
I need to bring in that money gun you got me like a year or two ago.
Yeah.
For when we
what
get
happened to that?
I got it in my stream bag.
Well, the score is now 9 in this cooperative round. Not bad at all. We have 3 cards remaining. Going to close this up now, and I believe we have ads happening in a moment on Twitch.
Ads.
Well, I'm just, all right, I'll do a quick ad read. If you're watching on Twitch and you do not want to see the ads ever again, you can subscribe to our channel using Twitch Prime. If you have a Prime account, it is free to link it to your Twitch, subscribe to our channel completely for free, and you never see ads again, or it is $6 a month if you log into your desktop and do a sub there. So,
And you know what? Primes are great because it lets us keep doing this.
it is, yes. It helps fund the channel, it helps keep everything going, pays for these lights you see behind us, so it's appreciated. Thank you, ad enjoyers. We'll see you guys in 1 minute and 30. All right, the ads are starting now.
Ad enjoyers.
Yeah,
I miss
free
you
with
already.
Amazon Prime or $6 a month on Twitch or PC. It's interesting, if you do it on an iPhone, they charge you $2 extra because Apple sucks.
It's because you're using an iPhone.
Yeah.
So.
So if you're on an iPhone, you're like, hey, it's $8 to do this. Get off your iPhone, go to a computer.
We can wait.
Yeah.
We're patient. We'd rather you save a little money.
We don't get the money, that's for sure.
That's true.
So, we are going to stall for roughly 1 minute and 30 seconds. Let me make sure we do in fact have 3 cards left. It's gonna be interesting. We're gonna have to see if we can go live on TikTok and Twitch at the same time.
Yeah?
Yeah, we tried to go live on YouTube and TikTok at the same time yesterday.
Broke everything.
Broke everything. The mics were an echoey hellscape. Every single comment was just, bro, mics, yo, mics, Xbox 360 mic.
I got creative. I started using like the old wax tablet style communicating with chat.
We got a joke. What did the duck say after she bought chapstick?
Put it on my bill.
Put it on my bill.
Put it on my bill.
That's a good one. Corey's locked in. Put it on the bill.
Put it on the bill.
Put it on my bill!
Yeah.
It was pretty bad in their defense.
Well, maybe if they weren't so damn picky.
Yeah, maybe. If they weren't so judgmental.
They weren't so judgmental, man. TikTok is mental, but like in a good way.
Yes, it is so interesting. We only had to ban a few people,
Yeah, there are a few people.
luckily.
The rest were funny.
Yeah, the rest were very funny. Very, very tame comment section overall, especially considering what we were expecting going in.
We were joking about the insults, but really 99.9% of the comments were incredibly nice.
Yeah,
It was very shocking.
yeah. we got a lot of people saying, oh, this was so much fun, you know, great production value, blah, blah, blah.
I'm used to like Twitch, you know, streaming on for the past 5 years on Twitch on my personal account. I'm used to people coming in and being like, hi, I'm super depressed and getting bullied. Should I game end somebody at my school tomorrow in Minecraft?
I remember those comments.
That was crazy. I remember telling you about that right after I got offline. That was insane.
Everyone said you were Rhett and Link, lol. Yeah, we got a lot of those. We got Timu, Rhett and Link, Alternate Universe, Rhett and Link if they were lesbians.
I remember Rhett and Link in a gay alternate universe.
Yeah, we got a lot of those. Joke, what do you call a fake noodle? An impasta. An impasta. Oh, that was a thinker. An impasta, says Ander. Yes. Well, the ad enjoyers are back. We can stop delaying.
What's up, ad enjoyers? We missed you.
We missed you guys
stop
very
talking about
much.
How much I missed you while you were gone.
It is now my turn to pick a card. Is that correct?
Yes, because we just did Invention 1.
All right, I'm going to choose Weak to Strong, the one that's up there already. That will be fine for me. Yeah, everyone got the pasta joke. We're pasta-minded here.
Pasta.
Nope. I'm going to start mixing up the board. My graphic will update soon. Here it is. Corey, close your eyes, look away. It is now time for us to think of a clue for Weak to Strong. This here is the placement. Weak to Strong. I'm so used to TikTok where I have to pick up this board and hold it closer to camera every time.
I know.
Every time I reveal this board, I'm like, oh.
The muscle memory, dude, it's kicking in.
But nope. We do have strategic camera settings for Twitch. Oh, don't drop your glasses.
Come on, man. Come on. You know what the fucked up part is? Our board goes back there, made sure that he read that.
All right, this 4 is what we're aiming for. This 4 is the target. I am going to close up the board now. Corey, you may look. I think I got a good hint already. I'm gonna say your glasses.
Come on, man.
Corey's glasses is my hint. At least Mark is not being called Eric Foreman anymore. When was I called Eric Foreman? Oh, sorry. I was thinking of South Park. I thought you were calling me Eric Cartman. Yes, I was in fact called Eric Foreman from, what show is that? 70s Show. When my hair was shorter, I was called Eric Foreman a lot.
You've been called a lot of things throughout time.
Shadowheart.
Another Baldur's Gate, let's go!
Yeah, it's a good thing these are hints for Corey, because I do not know Baldur's Gate.
The only thing that's stopping me from playing Baldur's Gate 3 right now is my computer's been having trouble running.
I thought it was your hosting a game show.
No, I'd be out of this shit. You're lucky my PC started deteriorating. I'd be back at home. This on my other monitor. Actually, it'd be on my third monitor, dude. The other one would be the Baldur's Gate 3 wiki, all right? I'd be sitting up there going at it.
Huh. Ooh, Magic Monty says 5-year-old rope bridge. I don't know how I feel about that comment. I'll write it down.
Between you and Shadowheart, I'm choosing Shadowheart every time. I'm sorry, guys.
I'm gonna write it down, but I don't know how I feel about that one. Right now it is Shadowheart, Corey's glasses, and a 5-year-old rope bridge.
My glasses are strong. If I would have stepped on them, they would have been fine. Fun fact. Let's see.
Tea with a little too much water.
That's
funny. That's
Weak.
funny.
Weak. Tea with a little too much water. Weak. All right. Listen, small tangent. New update, Baldur's Gate 3. Goes fire. That's all I'll say. It's fire. 5-year-old rope bridge. 5-year-old rope bridge. Rope bridges are not the strongest form of bridges in the world. Fun fact. That would go to the suspension bridge.
He left me in suspense there. Had a long pause.
I don't even know if that's true, to be honest with you. I made that shit up on the fly. So rope, not that strong. 5-year-old rope get moldy, rope snap, rope weak. Tea a little too much water makes it weaker, not stronger. Shadowheart, always misses her fucking sacred flame and her fucking guiding bolt every time I need her to clutch up and win me this encounter. It's a weak. Sorry. Little anger I'm letting go on that one.
I didn't notice.
I figured that's why I said something.
Okay, alright.
And my glasses are glasses. If I stepped on them, they would break.
My glasses.
They would break. So I think it's on the weak side. But my glasses are not that weak.
I always love the Scooby-Doo Johnny Bravo crossover where they both, Velma and Johnny Bravo both lose their glasses, and Velma goes, "I can't see without my glasses," and Johnny Bravo goes, "I can't be seen without my glasses." That was always a funny one.
Yeah, I think I'm locked in there. I think I got all my
Locked
rage out.
in there, weak to strong. We had 5-year-old Rope Bridge, Corey's glasses, Shadowheart from a game I haven't played, and tea with a little too much water. Let's see it. Oh, that is just off the 2. That is just barely a miss.
No.
So close.
Oh.
Rose. Oh, that one came in a little bit late. Man. Yeah, we were very close there. I'm going to say to the Rope Bridge one, I trust a Rope Bridge after 5 years.
I would too.
Yeah. I think 5 years isn't really that long. I think a lot of ropes are like really, really sturdy. Obviously, it's not optimal, but I would trust it, especially if it's not over something super dangerous.
I mean, they use rope bridges for permanent crossings.
They do.
So
yeah.
I trust it.
Yeah. But they were good hands. We just barely missed. The score is 9 in this cooperative round.
9.
We are down to 2 cards remaining. It is now
Night, Thomas.
Corey's turn. Oh, good night, Thomas. Thank you for stopping out. Still recovering from a convention. Gonna call it an early night. Yeah, it sounds like you need it. But hope you had a good time. Glad to see you as always.
Mark, I got it.
All right, let's hear it.
Unpopular activity. Popular activity.
Ooh.
Yes.
Good night. It was so nice seeing you again, Thomas, says Norma. All right, card is up on the board.
Yippee. See, it likes me more.
It does, it does. What can I say?
Reveal time. All right. Chad, on our scale of unpopular activity to popular activity, this blue 4 is where we need your clues to get Mark to put the red dial in the blue 4. In order to do so, we need clues. Things that you would rate on this scale roughly where that blue 4 is. In a second, I'm going to go ahead and hide the board so Mark can see again. So memorize his location if you haven't already. You know the spiel at this point. Mark and look again. Woo! Welcome, welcome. Already, first one coming in, Magic Monty, going out for a meal. A succulent Chinese meal. Nope, just a normal meal.
Going out for a meal. Popular activity, unpopular activity.
You denied me going out for a meal today.
I did.
I said, hey guys, friends that I love so much, friends that I want to spend time with and cherish memories with, would you like to meet me out for lunch today while I'm nearby? And he said, incorrect.
Driving from Norma. Okay.
And sleeping in on the weekend.
Oh. Okay, all right. I am guilty of that. Sleeping in on weekends. I don't have a fancy system for adding these to the prompt, so I just type them in by hand. But these are all very popular activities, I would say. Driving is a very, very popular activity, but not everyone does it. Not everyone drives. Young people don't drive. The elderly don't drive. People who, for some reason, haven't gotten their driver's license after many, many years do not drive.
I gotta drive.
Sleeping in on the weekends. I certainly do it, but not everyone does. Some people are in a circadian rhythm that doesn't allow them to sleep in on the weekends, or they don't want to. They take pride in being weirdos who wake up at 6 a.m. on the weekends.
You fucking...
Gaming, yeah, we'd be doing that. eating food, going out for a meal. I think these are all very, very popular activities. Going out for a meal is like the default kind of hangout to do. But it's not maxed out. Some people don't do it. Some losers like me like to save money from time to time.
I'm poor.
And this academy. Poor.
Poor.
I'm going to take it down a little bit more. I think these are all very, very popular activities. I saw watching the Super Bowl in there, eating food. Eating food's maxed out, but I'm considering.
I don't eat food, Mark.
I'm considering okay.
I eat cuisine.
Some people eat by IV drip. I guess I need to consider that. But I'm locked in right here.
All right, let's see it. Potentially second to last card of the night.
Oh,
the round,
no.
I should
Oh
say.
no. Oh no, I'm scared already. I should have maxed it out. I was wrong. No. Woo! Okay, still at 3.
If you would have
Still
maxed it
at
out,
3.
it would have been at the same exact point total.
Would have been the same thing.
Would've been the same
Okay.
thing.
Fair enough. Fair enough. That is a 3. Those were great hints. That is 3 points, meaning we are now to 12 in this cooperative round. 12 with 1 card remaining.
Oh my god.
I do believe this is my card. Last one I got mildly addictive to highly addictive or bad to good. What are you thinking?
We like to end on a spicy one.
Okay,
So
all
a
right.
spicy one.
Mildly addictive to highly addictive.
And that's how you give an answer without saying anything at all, folks. Right there.
Yeah, well, I was putting it in anyway. I was going to veto whatever you said. I was already setting up my graphics for it. So our last card of the night is going to be mildly addictive to highly addictive. We will be back Wednesday at 7 playing Code Names with many other guests. It'll be a whole lot of fun.
Wait, it's not gonna just be you and me?
It's not going to be just you, me, and Board
I have
Ghost.
to be with other people?
And you keep an eye out on TikTok for us going live there occasionally or doing daily uploads. Very fun. Eventually my graphical update, but for now I'm going to mix up the board. The card is mildly addictive, highly addictive. Can you read it if I hold it up?
Yeah.
Okay, alright.
Oh, you're hiding it. Give it
Oh,
back.
okay, there we go.
See, I told
Mildly
you.
addictive to highly addictive.
Your graphics just like me more.
A little closer to the device. Yeah, baby. Yeah, there we go.
Alright, screw this. I'll just use a graphic instead.
That was an option this whole time?
Option this whole time. Alright, let's reveal the board. Corey, close your eyes. Alright. Mildly addictive, highly addictive. That 4 right there is our placement. Potentially the last card of the night. Mildly addictive to highly addictive. It's time for us to think of a clue that will get Corey to place that red dial into that blue 4. This is always tricky. This is always a tricky one. All right, I am going to close up the board. Corey, you may look. Mildly addictive to highly addictive. Okay, I got an interesting one. I got an interesting one here. We're gonna see how you interpret this.
Okay.
Electrocuting yourself.
What the fuck? What do you mean?
Electrocuting yourself. And we got Lay's baked sour cream and cheddar chips. Oh, Ander, I have to warn you how much this guy loves Lay's baked sour cream and cheddar
No,
chips.
I eat the Ruffles.
Oh, never mind. Completely different. Sorry. Not even remotely the same.
That being said,
Why did this not copy this?
you know, our good friend Ted is the one who got me addicted to those.
Really?
Yep. I always think of him when I eat them.
I always think of Ted anyway.
It's true. Got a shrine set up in my room. See
The
it every
Ted
night as I go to
shrine.
bed.
But yes, electrocuting yourself and Lay's baked sour cream and cheddar chips.
Man, you're insane. If this is on the highly addictive side, you need to be checked into an asylum, methinks. And get, I don't know
Put
how.
down.
Get electrocuted, I guess.
And
In Minecraft.
chat, give this guy the chair.
What?
Ooh, Andrew says Succession, the show.
Oh, I'm seeing No Child Left Behind.
I doubt it. I doubt I've spelled anything wrong.
I'm seeing a No
Yo-
Child
yo
Left
slough.
Behind.
I think your schlouf is a word.
Thank you, see?
I'm working with a really small screen here. No child left behind again. Norma hasn't even seen this graphic and she's making fun of me for it.
You gotta bring it up now. You gotta bring it up now.
Child left behind. No, George Bush, you left a child behind. No, George Bush, you left me behind. Child left. Damn it. Norma caught on that quickly.
I've seen some
Alright.
other good ones in Twitch chat. You let me know if there are any that I should be
Warm bubble
looking at.
baths, thin mint cookies. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be so honest here. I like my hint the best.
Alright. Are you not a fan of... I forgot what your hint was for a second.
Yeah.
That's crazy, dude. That's insane. I was gonna ask if you didn't like Thin Mint cookies, but you're just absolutely psychotic. Yeah.
Warm bubble baths, thin mint cookies, Succession the show, Lay's baked sour cream and cheddar chips, and an odd one out perhaps, electrocuting yourself.
In Minecraft. I think Succession, I've heard a lot of good things about it. I desperately want to see it. I refuse to give Apple a single penny. They're not getting any money from me in my lifetime. So I can't say how good it is. Thin Mint cookies, I hear people love them. I don't like them. Lay's baked sour cream and cheddar chips, yummy yummy.
Plucking
In my
chin
tummy.
hairs.
I've never done that before.
Ooh, I'll give another one. I don't know if you've ever
These hairs
had
are precious.
these. I don't know if you've ever had these before. This,
Okay.
this might be a little bit personal to me. Pork rinds.
I swear to God, we need to get you checked.
My mom loves pork rinds, and then I
God.
eat them occasionally.
Alright. I think these are all pretty addicting. But electrocuting yourself in pork rinds is pulling me this way. Oh God, I forget it's mildly addictive to highly addictive. Not addictive to highly addictive. So,
Pork rinds are so good. Okay, all right, Norma knows. Norma knows.
I think it's on the highly addictive side, but just.
Jeremy subscribed with Prime. They subscribed for 2 months. Thank you very much. It says, fuck, I didn't get the notification. Hello, Stinkies. Welcome, Jeremy. Welcome.
I think watching soap cutting videos, oh baby, yeah, that's my kind of brain rot right there. I think it's going to be on the highly addictive side, but I don't think it's going to be very far. I think it's only going to be a little bit highly addictive.
We do need a placement.
I'm going to call it there.
Buying Squishmallows. That's fun. All right, we had electrocuting yourself, Succession the show, Lay's baked sour cream and cheddar chips, watching soap cutting videos, warm bubble baths, thin mint cookies. Wild hint, by the way, thin mint cookies. Let's see it.
Oh,
Yeah, I know. I mean, thin mint cookies are so addictive for me personally.
maybe you're not as,
maybe I'm not a
problematic.
weirdo freak.
You're not as much of a weirdo freak as I thought.
Oh, golly. This is such a tough card.
This is hard. Again, like I said, like halfway through the deliberation, I forgot it was highly addictive to mildly addictive and
Yeah.
not.
It's not
Both.
not addictive. It's mildly addictive. But
Yeah.
unfortunately, that is going to be 0 points for our last card, meaning our final score is 12. Yippee! That last card is going away, and we get a reward from the creators of Wavelength themselves. They wrote us a little message for scoring a 12. Do you want to see what it is?
What is it?
It is, let me put this card away first. It is not bad. Not great, but not bad.
Yay.
Woo! I'll give myself a round of applause for that. You know, the first round we did this, I pulled out the wavelength rule book and went and read through the points.
You forgot.
Because that's what I've been doing on TikTok forgetting that I have programmed each and every outcome into my Stream Deck, and it'll come up automatically based off our point total. I forgot I did that.
I forgot the hundreds of hours you have spent meticulously coding stuff for the Monday and Wednesday show.
Yeah.
That's tough. That's
TikTok
tough.
brain. Oh, I really missed the whole stream, LMAO. That's okay. That's okay. You can catch us on Wednesday. And if you want to see more of us, like I was saying, every Monday and Wednesday we'll be live on here at 7 p.m. Eastern. That is New York time. And on TikTok Live whenever.
Oh, and also, I'll say this is very important. In case we're late again, we were a little bit late starting today, you can join our Discord, and I will drop notifications if we're running a little late that day. So, I'm sure someone has a Discord link. It's not me, though, I don't think. I should have one prepared on Mondays. I have my computer right in front of me. Woo! In the Twitch chat, throw that in the YouTube chat as well. Discord link. And you'll get notified if we're late again. I'll let you guys know.
Norma said, man, this was hard. This game can be tricky sometimes. It can be. But that is all we have for you tonight. Good game, says Ander. Thank you for being here, by the way. Good seeing you. It was a whole lot of fun. No matter what the points are, we have fun doing this. So, we will see you all hopefully on Wednesday. We'll be playing Codenames, which is a whole lot of fun. But that's all we got for you tonight. Goodbye!
Goodbye!